The seed number 2 Knights host the seed number 7 Scorpions on Castles. It's game 3 of round 1, best of 3 series. Who is moving to the semis? Will the Knights prevail or will the Scorpions sting? We're underway in game 3. We got the Scorpions visiting the Knights. Bob gets half on air. The winner will advance to the semifinals, and the loser will be eliminated. This is a huge game for both teams as Simpkins gets the kill in air, and now Bio starting a rush against Poke. Poke trying to go after him. Poke gets a one-tap on Bio, and he's going to counter here as Simpkins now trying to deal with air. Simpkins fell as now Air trying to go as Simpkins respawning. Poke gets the kill on Bio, and now Poke is low health, and he's going to have to deal with Simpkins. Simpkins trying to get a shot off, misses as Air gets a half shot on Simpkins. Simpkins just trying to get a shot off. Simpkins gets a huge one-tap on Air as Poke now has to deal with Bio. Bio trying to go after him. Bio gets the kill and a huge shot by the Knights as they get the first save of game 3.
Huge shot by the Knights, but they did not come here to fly kites. Bio gets taken out as Air's gonna start a rush through the waterfall. We got Poke on the mill supporting. Bio trying to get the shot.
5, 4. Oh, what's up?
Knights defend. What a shot! And now Air gets taken out as the Knights flag despawns. And now it looks like Sin going in as the Scorpions respawns. As Sinpin's going around, sneaking around as the Scorpions have to defend. Air looking for Sinpins as Sinpin's sneaking around. Climb castle as outside there's some action as Poke trying to defend with Air. They don't know where the Knights are coming from. The Knights sneaking around, making them nervous.
Bio gets half on Air. Simpkins gets over.
Now Poke here trying to stop this as Bio here trying to stop them from stopping it, but it looks like Simpkins gets taken out as now Poke in the dungeon climbing up as now Bio fighting. Bio gets the kill. What a great hit kill as Poke trying to come up from behind as Bio shooting, missing, and it looks like Poke gets a great save as there's 3 minutes on the clock. Holy moly!
Simpkins gets a one-tap on Air as Simpkins gets killed by Poke. And this has been a close one. Both teams have had chances, but the Scorpions get the last save. They're going to try to start something here, but the Knights are trying to get some damage off before they can as well, as both now the Scorpions and the Knights are getting into their setups here. Air is going to take advantage of this as both Scorpions are near the mill, and now Air is going to rush. Air now going into the castle. This is a clinical rush by Air, full health. They get a shot as Air's halved by Simpkins, and Poke now has to deal with, Bio has to deal with Poke, as now Air going for the flag here, going long as Poke gets the kill. Poke gets killed. Air now trying to go. Air, half health, has to go, gets the kill on Sin, and a huge kill on Simpkins. Bio half, as he's gonna have to kill Air, and Bio trying to go, they trade, as now Poke has to deal with Sin. He gets the one tap, and Poke trying to get this flag. It's going, he's full health, as the Knights are trying to save it. They're going to counter, but Poke striking first. The Scorpions lead 1-0.
The Scorpions lead, but Air having to defend. Bio half has the next shot as Bio here trying to get a kill. Air gets the kill on Bio. Sinpins respawning. You're not gonna let this one up. Not gonna let this one down as the Scorpions here are gonna try to bring them down, but they are not gonna. But the Knights aren't gonna frown as they're going in for the kills. As Sinpins full and Bio full, both attacking from each side. What a play! As now the Scorpions have to defend. It looks like Bio takes out Poke, and it looks like Air gets taken out as well, as Sinpins is gonna hold for Bio. This is a huge moment for
Bio down!
Sin down! Escape here. Sinpins gets one tap. Bio drops the flag. What a return by the Scorpions. It's looking dire. There's 45 seconds at the clock as the Knights need to tie this to force overtime.
The Knights now trying to go, but the Scorpions have the lead. Scorpions trying to go, and Air just missing. Air gets misses there. Simpkins respawning. There's 30 seconds left. They have to go. There is no time on this clock as Air trying to go. Bio gets killed. Simpkins trying to go, but the Scorpions are looking to eliminate the number 2 seed Knights after an incredible game. A close one. The stark opposite of game 1. The Scorpions have struck first. Are in this round one as they now are moving on in their first winning series. Congratulations, the Scorpions, they advanced for the first time! The Scorpions advance for the first time in CTF history as they knock out the Knights in round one. This was a huge, huge series as Air and Poke, they get the job done in Game 3. But I gotta say, Simpins and Bio were an amazing, amazing duo to watch this season. They had a spectacular run. They got seed number 2, but the Scorpions were able to follow through. And the Scorpions, congratulations to them. They are now advancing. It's going to be interesting to see how they're going to fight in the semifinals. But yeah, dude, Poke and Patrick, they have never lost round one, and the trend continues. Meanwhile, the Knights are out in round one once again. But I gotta say, the Knights, they had a wonderful season regardless of this outcome. Nox, your thoughts?
It was seed number 2, red versus blue, Knights versus Scorpions. Every player played fantastic. The Scorpions had a very aggressive playstyle. Meanwhile, the Knights, stalwart defense. Unfortunately, the Scorpions broke through, but St. Vincent Bio had a fantastic season as well as the rest of the Knights. And they soared to the heights, and they did not come here to fly kites. But it looks like, in spite of that, the Scorpions came to bat, and the Scorpions... Air is going places, and holy shoot, this was what a series. Oh my,
this was an amazing series. The semifinals are gonna be crazy. Stay tuned for the rest of round one and the semis. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more, like this video, show support. I hope to see you in the next one.